Welcome back, everyone. This is my channel, Bruja del 69, Bruja del 69, however you want to say it in Spanish or English. But we're gonna do a reading. I felt like I haven't posted in a while. It may be like a week or so that I haven't posted, but to be honest, I'd love to do this more often than not. But I feel like I don't have my life together yet. So it's hard to really do everything all together. I barely want to cook for myself, so, I gotta prioritize sometimes. And I have 8 dogs and 2 cats and a turtle. So once I come back from work, I'm just like a caregiver to them. But guess what, y'all? My phone broke. So if I'm looking a little weird, more glary, it's because you see that? You see that? Freaking, my phone fell face down on the cement today. Bitch, just my luck. But, okay, so shout out to Tasha Harris. She wanted a reading for Kanye West and Julia Fox. And honestly, that's a very interesting reading. So I'm going to go ahead and start with it. All right, Kanye West is a Gemini energy, AF for sure. Like, they're very open with communicating. They will say what they think, almost like they have no filter. Very blunt people, they don't beat around the bush. And interestingly, he is a life path 11, which it has to be a single digit. So the 11 is a master number. So the 11 turns into a 2, and that's my life path number. And that's like the life path number of a 2 is someone who is in service to others. Like, we thrive when we're able to help others. So he feels like he has this big life purpose. He does want to help around and be of service, and that makes sense on why he might have chosen to choose a spiritual side and open a church, because he's very much really connected to the universe, and he is actually a spiritual person, So he was born in June 8, 1977. I added all his digits to come up with his life path number. And his life path number ended up adding up to 36. Then I added 3 plus 6, then it was 11, and then I added 1 plus 1, and that equals 2. Right? That's how we figure out our life path number. His girlfriend, who he's dating now, she's much younger than him. She's 32, and her birthday just passed February 2nd. She is a life path number 5, which I forgot to look for the life path number, what that means. So let me go and look at my book, my cheat sheet. But, thank y'all, those who are, rocking with me, my 37 subscribers. So once I get 100 subscribers, I think I am going to offer a free reading to someone who comments on my video. So I do like to read for people. So on my 100 subscriber, I'm going to provide that. The Hierophant is the soul of the Hierophant grapples with the inner issue of whether to conform to societal structure or to rebel against cultural limitations. This person, so this is the same life path that Juice WRLD got. So these people are always in limbo between, should I be good or should I just be my authentic self? So Julia Fox does have like definitely a rebel energy to her. I mean, she is an Aquarius, and Aquarius are very innovative. They're original, and they find their own path. So we are going to ask about Kanye. So tapping into Kanye's energy. Guess I wanted to fly out. Brilliant. Look at that. My cards were like, this person is a brilliant motherfucker. He's brilliant. And he is, he knows how to sell things. He knows how to create and just make it profitable. Like, homie makes these sneakers, these clothes that, you would question like their style, but his brand is definitely worth a lot because people buy it even though the style sense is questionable, like holes through a shirt that we can do, but yet he's thriving off things like that, like Yeezys and stuff. Very minimalist. He's very minimalist when it comes to his fashion style. Rejoicer, Woman of Cups, but it's upside down. So can we clarify that? Maybe this one would. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know that he is diagnosed with bipolar disorder or like a mental illness. So as a Gemini as well, adding to his sign and having a mental illness, it feels like dealing with him would be like with dealing with two different people. He's a brilliant person, a brilliant mind with so much potential and creativity. But you also don't want to get on his bad side because he struggles with, he can also have like his ugly moods, and that causes him confusion a lot, because then once he's in that mood of, in his manic episode or having through manic episode, he's just kind of like less restrained and more like being impulsive and doing impulsive things, and it ends up biting him in the butt. So it's just like his mentality is not always like one tracked. Like it's always like it's a double track. It's like a walking contradiction. And me as a moon in Gemini, I feel that, like I understand what he goes through, because it's kind of like two different dogmas, and you're battling which one to choose. So you kind of like, as a Gemini, we kind of have to like find the middle ground of the both opposing sides, right? So he's a brilliant person, could be very charismatic, but at the same time, he does face his dark days, and he does have some like heavy lesson learning to do because of his mental illness. So with him, you can have a good time or you're gonna have a bad time. And Kim knows that. Like, she was married with him for many years. Hierophant. He's a person who is very traditional thinking as well. Again, this supports that he's very spiritual, to the point where he also stepped in as like a priest. He's the one talking about Christianity. He's holding Sunday church services. He's just acting like this spiritual leader, and so he definitely has that authority energy. Wow. So this is equilibrium upside down. So I think this confirms and supports that sometimes he's like a little off balance, because there's two ways of thinking that he battles with, and it causes him confusion. He's like, I don't know what to choose sometimes. Sometimes he is in the middle, because his mind and his heart are in two different places. Breakthrough. So I am sensing a little stagnant energy with him. And it can be that he's going through some tough shit right now. I don't know if y'all feel it or see it, but I mean, those headlines of him battling with Kim through Instagram, or is it Twitter? I think it's Instagram, where he accuses her of like using her children as pawns, and not being able to have the same rights as her, even though they have joint custody. Like, it's really making a big impact on his mental health for sure. So it's not surprising that he's probably going through those episodes of like manic, like he's out partying because he just feels restless. He feels like he doesn't know what to do. He kind of feels restricted. And he has to kind of like let that energy out. So he's like out doing other shit, you know, to keep his mind off of it. But at the same time, he's strong. He has strength. And so he is going to overcome it and end up, you know, being resilient. Like, this is not going to break him. Even though it seems like he's being broken down right now, and, you know, whatever he's dealing with, like, he's gonna get past it. Even if he has to move across the street from her to see his kids, he's gonna do it. And he did do it, you know, like he bought that house across her street. I'm like, that's cray, but that's his thing. That's his deal. He loves his children. Sage of Seer. So sometimes he doesn't, he loses sight of the bigger picture and actually ends up self-sabotaging. So, you know, he has to really think about whatever he thinks or says. Like, he really has to think about it before saying it or putting it out in the universe, you know. So a couple more. Well, let's tap into Gemini. Kanye's energy. Dullness. Yeah, like sometimes, like sometimes he's in this little funk attitude where he just doesn't want to do anything. Nothing interests him. He really is like disconnected, or like from his experience, from his life. Kind of like there's something missing in his life that he is searching for. He feels like he's not complete. Like, life is dull sometimes for him. Okay, what else? Whoops. Okay. Oh, they went back. Look at that. And this one. He has passion. He has lots of passion. A very passionate person, has strong feelings, a strong, you know, a lot of strong energy and a strong presence. And again, all my famous people get this. You all know, like, this is a big old fat stack. And all my famous people get illumination. Like, he's meant for this type of life. Like, he's meant to be a star. He's meant to be in front of others and, like, just paving the way. And setback reverse. He is going through setbacks, but he'll be coming back from it. He's going through setbacks right now. So, all right. Let's see. Julia Fox. What are you about? Julia's an Aquarius. My partner's an Aquarius. It's his birthday today. So Aquarius people have a mind of their own. They are innovative. They have this progressive humanitarian energy to them. And plus, she has a Hierophant. So she's meant to lead somehow. Yeah. She's like, sometimes she's someone who just goes with what her heart feels. Like, sometimes the logic goes out the door and she's like, I know it doesn't make sense, but this is what I want to do. She has a I'll do what I want to do attitude, for sure. Is this relationship a PR stunt? And is she kind of like just going with the flow and saying, fuck it, this is what I want to do? Maybe. She's someone who has courage and bravery. Like, she has this energy of like a strong presence. Like, she's not someone who scares easily, you know. She might have gone through things that has made her the person she is today, the brave person she is today, the someone who has worked on their shell, you know. Maybe had to fight or stand up for herself over time, and she's gotten good at it. Julia Fox. Can we get into the energy of Julia Fox? Can we get into the energy of Julia Fox? Life path number 5. She's an Aquarius. Life path number 5. Julia Fox. Oh, no, y'all don't want to come out? Y'all don't want to come out of my hands? Really? Synergy. So sometimes, like, yeah, she is someone who just thinks about the universe and is able to kind of just put all the big picture together and make sense of it. Um, Very forward thinking, very a deep thinker, you know? Yeah, synergy. Could be a balanced person too, a balanced person, someone that brings balance. So maybe this is why Kanye kind of also likes her vibe. Like, oh, she's a bad girl. Yeah, she's very balanced. Like she can be everything, like, everything in one. Like she's a mother. She has a child, so she's out there dating him and she's doing her responsibility as a mother. Very balanced person. And her energy could also be balanced. She's fashionable, she's beautiful, but at the same time she's also has that mental stimulation. Like Aquarius and Geminis are air signs and they are compatible because they kind of are similar. Like they like conversation, they like stimulation. Here again, like she loves talking about anything under the stars, the whole universe. So they must have like very good conversations. She's not just a pretty face. Like she her mind is also amazing. Woman of Wands reversed. Censor. Okay, can we clarify the Woman of Wands reversed? Censor reversed. Woman of Wands. She's beautiful. She's beautiful and sensual. She's beautiful. And she's also creative. She's also a creative person. She's a creative person, for sure. Ooh, and she's an abundant person. Look at this. 9 of Worlds, Harvest. So I think like this, she must be a fresh of breath air to Kanye because she's creative. She's a rebel, has that rebel energy. And she's brave, but she's also like a forward thinker and very progressive and an air sign. So they both are kind of like, in a way, they help each other kind of alleviate each other's pain and wounds and kind of like, instead of like, I'm thinking of like a grounding, instead of her grounding him, which is not necessarily bad. What they're doing is like, she's kind of like, all right, like let's kind of escape together. Like, let's kind of let's just keep our mind off this and let's have fun. Like, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Okay. Last thing. Not last thing, but about her. What is she about? She has like a fun type of vibe. She has a fun vibe. She does have a fun vibe. What else? Oh, I guess I'm gonna just start with this. 10 of Crystals, Delusion, reversed. Okay. So it seems like she is the opposite of him. She's kind of like able to see the bigger picture more clear. And she is able to kind of like cut through the delusion, or she's learned to not be delusional, to like accept reality for what it is. So she's a very conscious person, and she knows like she knows how to read people and read situations, and she knows exactly where she's at and what she's doing and who she's with. There is no confusion, no delusion here. Like, she's able to just kind of take things for what they are. So homegirl probably just wants to have fun. We'll see what the cards say. I do want to ask, how did they meet? Or like, I know they met through, Kim was a mutual friend, or they are a mutual friend of, Kim knew her. Kim knew her, but I don't think they were like close or something like that. So just like Pete Davidson was a mutual friend of theirs, Julia Fox was a mutual friend. Is Kanye on his my mom's calling. Oh no. Is Kanye on his petty shit where he's just trying to get back at her and, you know, doing a PR stunt? Look at me. So how did they meet? How did they meet? How did they meet? How did Kanye and Julia Fox meet? Or rekindle their relationship? How did they oh my goodness. So he definitely pursued her. It was intentional. She was on his mind, and he decided to pursue her. He decided to DM her, to buy her flowers, to make conversation, to break the ice, to make eye contact. He's ballsy. He really is ballsy, and she accepted it. You know, she really did accept it. So, okay, I see you. He came here offering things. So on the first date, they had a photo shoot after dinner. It was wild. It was wild. Okay. I don't know what that means. I didn't even ask though. Okay. Can we have some more clarifiers with this about their first date? How did their first date go? How did their first date go? What kind of feelings were in the air? How did their first date go? Was there a connection? Is it just all for publicity? How did their first date go? How did their first date go? Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. They don't want to. Nope, no, shoot through. Priestess. Use my intuition, basically. Use my intuition. Let's see. My intuition tells me that this is a public stunt. Like, there was intentions with why he sought her, and the fact that he got a camera crew and he was like dressing her up for this shoot on their first date. He was trying to hurt Kim, or kind of like also be in the headlines, you know, like he was tired of always seeing Pete Davidson and Kim, Pete Davidson and Kim. Like, he wanted to also feel like, oh, it's not just about her. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and make my headlines, because whatever you do, I'm gonna outdo you, you know. Like, he was on his rivalry pettiness vibe. The card said to use my intuition, and this is my soul card, so I'm just getting the feeling. But we can definitely, you know, let's see what else. What is the vibe? Oh, these two wanted to come. Seeker. So he was seeking something for sure. You know, there was something that he was seeking. An Empress. Like, he was the one, you know, looking for her and pursuing her. And it felt like a great opportunity. Like, it felt like, oh my God, we can make something out of this. Like, we can work together. We can, this feels like, you know, they both were on their, had like some sort of agenda. Lovers reversed. So let's see, Lovers reversed. I mean, a love card came out of there. Could it be that they feel something for each other? But it's reversed, so it may be like lack of union. Oh, no. Okay, I take that back. Fulfillment and Lovers reversed. So it may seem like they really do enjoy each other. They do enjoy each other. But could it be like the soulmate connection? Possibly not. Possibly it's like, now let's enjoy ourselves right now, and let's, you know, have fun. and they do have a liking for each other. You know, like I said, there's like lots of fun. Okay, so what else? What else? What are Kanye's feelings towards Julia? What are Kanye's feelings towards Julia? You know, there was... okay, let me do it this way. What are Kanye's feelings towards Julia? So he's acting out of hurt. You know, like the cards are saying, he's acting out of hurt. So in a way, he has heart wounds, and this may stop him from really, you know, being open to this connection the way... My mom keeps texting me, and I don't want to stop it, but okay. So because he's acting out of like hurt, you know, he becomes this Knight of Wands energy of someone who wants to pursue and wants to search for something. He's seeking something. He's seeking passion, and he's indulging himself right now. You know, the Temperance card reverse, he's indulging in his wants and his lustful needs, and he's not stopping. Like, you know, he's hurt, and so right now his heart is closed. He is indulging. He's indulging. He wants her. He's probably gonna, you know, he's been partying with another Kim lookalike, so he wants them all. He's like Ash trying to catch them all, you know? What does Julia feel for Kanye? Let's clarify some more with these. I guess I like going back and forth because these have more words that I can go based off on. So, Kanye's feelings for Julia. Okay. Equanimity. Purity. So, again, I think equanimity, like, he's definitely he's going on a balance. Like, he's definitely indulging. You know how he has two sides of like, I want to do good, but I also have these needs and wants, and I know I'm human. So right now he's kind of like turning off that goodness because he can be a pure person. You know, you already know he's spiritual, but right now he's indulging in I guess like in fast, what is it called when you like fast rewards? Like he's just indulging in fast, what's that word? Like when you want, your brain wants fast rewards. Like you're just like, he's like taking the shortcut, trying to unlock all those good feelings, you know, the dopamine, the serotonin, and like indulging in that, you know, in those highs. Oh shit, why did I do that? Do y'all want to talk more? You know, the devil, there you go, he's indulging, you know, whatever lust, you know, pride, all those 7 sins, like there's something that he's partaking in. And to me, I feel like he is partaking in lust. Like he is heartbroken, so he doesn't want that connection, but he is living his life, you know. He's having that physical connections. And so, like, he had to walk away, and it pains him. And he kind of, like, is a Page of Swords reversed. Like, he is fighting. He's fighting for something. And he's fighting, and he's putting his sword up. But he's kind of, like, tired. Like, he's kind of tired of fighting. So, he escapes. He has escapist behavior. Oh, my dogs are starting to cry. What does Julia Fox feel for Kanye? What does Julia Fox feel for Kanye? Whoops. Ooh, she's unsure about what it is, you know. Kind of stagnant energy. Maybe hesitant. She's hesitant. She likes that when she's with him, there's like, she can instantly feel all the possibilities of what life would be next to him. Like, she feels like the world has opened up. You know, she can be the next Kim. Like, she sees all the possibilities, and she sees that he has potential. He's a powerful man, and he has a lot to offer with the Page of Cups and with the Two of Wands. But is her heart in it? Is her heart in it? But she's she is not letting her guard down, for sure. She's not letting her guard down. She's still kind of like, well, can I trust you? Can I, is this really for real? Are you trying to play with me? Like, she accepted all these offers from him, and, you know, she's playing along, but at the same time, she has her doubts, you know, and she's kind of like, well, is this, are you doing this, like, because you want like a forever, or are you just playing, right? And so I think she has her guard up because deep down she knows what the situation is like what it is. Like, she knows what it is, you know. Ace of Wands reversed. So there is a sense of rejection as well. Like, a part of her wants to reject and not accept. A part of her, yeah, wants to reject for sure. Okay, anything else? Shall we clarify with this one? How does Julia feel about Kanye? How does Julia feel about Kanye? I'm not the best at. How does Julia feel about Kanye? I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Whoops. Okay, second. See, I'm so rusty. I haven't even been shuffling my cards. Well, all right. Let's see. What does Julia feel about Kanye? Like, what are her feelings of him now? Oh, delusion. So there is this sense of like, okay, you know, this is too good to be true. You know, it's funny. Actually, I feel like she might even want to end it. She might even want to end this connection because she probably feels like it's too good to be true. It was not genuine of him. Like, he's out there partying with other people. And in a way, you know, she also has a heart, right? Like, it's not just, she's a person. She has a heart. So she's even thinking of, she's so hesitant that she's slowly backing away, actually. Time and space. Time is gonna, only time will tell. She might even back off and let him have his space. Right now, probably they're not as close as they used to. Maybe she did end it, and that's why he's partying with the other woman, because she ended. Can we clarify more? Wait, tomorrow's Friday? Why do I feel like today was Friday? Dang, I gotta work tomorrow. I just got an email, and I'm like, whoa. Harvest. So she's very abundant. She's a very abundant person, for sure. And she does want to go with her heart, and her heart is just not in the right state right now. She doesn't know whether to trust her heart or to even open up to him. So what will be the what will be the outcome? So victorious but reversed. So there might be something that just doesn't work out in the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So definitely I feel like things are gonna go down, and it just doesn't seem like a promising future between them two. Again, it's very it may seem that one of them or both of them are just going to go back to making money and to just focus on their career. Whoops. Let's go back. Okay. What else? What's the outcome between these two? Shit. The Knight of Swords. They might not even end in good terms. They might not even end in good terms. This one wanted to come out. Yeah. Knight of Cups. There might even be like some distance, like definitely distance, or like no more contact. Can we clarify the outcomes? What are the outcomes? What are the outcomes? And then I'm going to close it with advice. In case they want to save their relationship or whatever they have, what are the advice that spirits are giving them? Illumination. Illumination. So someone definitely is thinking about a bright future. But it could be a delusion. Like, it's too good to be true. She can see herself with him, but at the same time, at the cost of a lot. You know, because at the end, she doesn't know what his plan is, you know. She doesn't know whether to trust him, his intentions. Are they genuine? Is it a PR stunt? You know, and at the same time, she's going with it. She's going with the flow. But now she's kind of like feeling hesitant and wanting to back away. And maybe that's why he's seen with other women now. Like, he's seen that with the Kim's lookalike, which I don't know what her name is. Okay, can you clarify the outcomes? Can you clarify the Knight of Cups? 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 Yeah, I want to come out. Okay, definitely something about success. But the success I'm feeling is that they're going to be successful. One of them is going to be successful. One is going to gain something from this union. One is going to like be able to move and take forward and create something, create art. I don't know if it's him or if it's her taking the opportunity because she was connected to him, but it's definitely like a union that benefited one party or both, and one is just running with it with the rewards, like, oh, you know, now I get to you know, get some money because of this. I have PR, you know, like I have public, you know, more social media presence. You know, my name is more out there, like more success, more stardom. And they're gonna bust a business, or like they're gonna be able to produce something because of this stardom and this social media presence. Like, they're able to, both of them or one of them is gonna be able to, and I feel like it's coming from her, like she's gonna be able to profit off of this, and maybe that's what her hopes are and what the outcome is actually gonna give her. Anything else messages about this union that we want to know? Again, abundant. Like, I think she's abundant. I think that she is gonna be able to take off, and she's gonna be the new it girl. She's gonna be the new it girl. Wow. Her financial days of poverty is done. This girl, homegirl made it. Homegirl made it. She's set. She's on that payroll. No. Page of Wands. Yeah, definitely. Like, she's gonna be able to. More opportunities are gonna open to her. Thankfully for that union. So let's see. advice cards for them in case they want to save their relationship or continue on the relationship, because relationships are not easy. All right, Spirit, what are advices for them in case they want to save their relationship and important, in case they want to move forward with each other? Sustenance. There has to be sustenance. There has to be reasons why they want to stay with one another. Is it because we like each other? Is it because we have things in common? Is it because we have similar values? They have to find and dig deeper in order to create a more better foundation. They should be able to seek one another and not get bored with one another. Kanye, on his part, he needs to be able to just accept that the grass is not always greener on the other side. He has to water his own grass, because as a Gemini, I know that's a problem with us. It's like sometimes we're like, oh, you know, we're looking outside and kind of like comparing our lives with others, and you know, thinking that the grass might be greener on the other side, when in reality it's like, no, like we have everything we want and have, and like we need to stop feeling so restless. Like we need more and more and more. Like we should be able to be happy with what we have, you know. Retreat, like go for a vacay, like get away from the freaking social media, like it's stabilize your relationship, like just get away from the limelight and kind of work on your relationship, and get to know one another and date one another. Who knows, like she can be your next it girl. And I mean, as an Aquarius and Gemini, it's a favorable type of union, I think so, but it's about how he's gonna take it, like how seriously he's gonna take it, and if he's ready for something, to let someone else in. And he has to stop his lusting, you know, because right now he's just going out there. And then with her, she'll have to kind of like be less hesitant and be more open as well, and open her heart and be able to accept the offer fully, and not just kind of like let it be like a PR stunt, like I'm gonna go out with him because he's rich and powerful and like I can make something out of it, you know. Like she actually has to dig deeper and want to get to know him and want to get to connect with him more on a deeper level. So that is my take on their relationship. Let me know if y'all like it. Shout out Tasha Harris. I hope I came through with this reading. I gotta do Jimmy Butler next and Childish Gambino, so watch out for those. Bye.